An elderly woman who had dementia and who died at a care home in Tameside with a latex glove lodged in her throat had been left unsupervised for long periods of time. Irene Collins was 78. Her condition had been getting worse.
An inquest has been hearing about pressures on staff at the home in Ashton-under-Lyne. The coroner was told items that could cause harm were left lying around. Jonas Muller reports.
Irene Collins was described as a lovely and jolly person, but she was also vulnerable and in the advanced stages of dementia before she died. She was found in her chair at Furbank Care Home last year. Her family were told she had a latex glove stuck in her throat and was unsupervised at the time.
I expected her to be supervised at all times, and she wasn't. And this is the outcome, and yeah, it's been devastating and it's been a hard 12 months.
Irene, who was 78, was often agitated and distressed, and although she had a habit of putting things in her mouth, including crayons and flowers, was alone for long periods. Chris Morris, the coroner, said it was abundantly clear to him that Irene Collins was dependent on the people around her. It was known, and should have been known to management, that she was at risk of ingesting foreign objects. And although care staff had acted on previous occasions, there was no escalation to management and there was no referral to the mental health team. There were no formal mechanisms in place to deal with these concerns.
Staff weren't recording the previous incidents in the care records. That wasn't then transferred into the care plans, and risk assessments weren't being updated. The family feel very strongly that had that been done, then things might have been different. At
first, staff thought she had died of natural causes, but a post-mortem discovered a latex glove was firmly lodged in her throat.
I really did feel sick. Thought, how the hell did that get in there?
No one saw her take the latex glove, but there were dispensers and bins close by. Following the pensioner's death, the care regulator was called in. Inspectors found, overall, it required improvement. It was not consistently safe. Cleaning equipment, for example, was stored unsafely, and appropriate risk assessments were also not in place. And the service was not consistently well led, with some management audits and safety checks poor. Although inspectors also said the service was caring and staff were knowledgeable about safeguarding issues. The coroner said he had grave concerns the pensioner was found with traces of lorazepam, an unprescribed drug, but didn't know how she came to take it. A formal letter will now be sent to the Medicines and Healthcare Products Agency.
And I'm really pleased about that. You know, that means my mum's death is kind of going to help somebody else, which is what I would really like, and I know my mum would.
We weren't able to get a comment today from the care home, and Irene's family are still waiting for an apology, but they're hoping her death will prevent a similar tragedy. Jonas Muller, BBC North West Tonight, Stockport.